Okay, so we are going to test out some products and let's see how it works.
What are you doing?
Okay, wheel and tire cleaner. Awesome. Brand dissolves brake dust and road grime. We will see if it works. Says safe for all wheel types. Dissolves brake dust, road grime, and grease. Okay, so I've got it all sprayed down. The entire wheel. Now it says to brush it if it's really bad. Okay, so it came out pretty good. Where it's baked on needs extra application, let it sit, and scrubbing, I guess. But that was a quick, and it really actually works. And for a cheap dollar item. Okay, here we have it. It's all done. I didn't get into the cracks and crevices of the, what do you call, the edges, because I didn't want to at this point. But yeah, it just took a little bit more elbow grease and a scrubbing pad for the baked on. But this thing is actually incredible. It's made by awesome products, and the other products are so far so good. It has cleaned it up really, really nicely. Okay, here's the before and after, and the finished product pretty much. And even my helper, Alex, Mr. Skeptical, I should say, did not believe it, would not believe it, never believes me actually. But then he asked me, where did I buy it? And same thing with the car. I didn't show that part because I was just focused on the brake dust because it was really bad, really nasty looking. But the car was filthy dirty and dusty, you know, after rain and whatnot. It just had polished and washed it a week ago, but in a week it gets dusty, sits out. And so he said, oh no, this is so dirty, you're gonna have to wash it. And I said, no, this thing I bought, you know, it says you just spray it on and you wipe it off, you know. And that's what I did. And he didn't believe me. He would not believe me, and he said that was pretty much impossible, etc., etc. He said the car is too filthy dirty and it needs to be washed. And after he was done, he was actually not even after he was done, but while he was working on it, he was like, oh, where did you get this? I mean, this really works. So, and I'm just showing how clean and shiny it looks. And this was basically a waterless, you know, spray and wipe thing from the dollar store, which I'll show the picture in just a second. And but yeah, so that's what this was, and you can see came out nice and shiny, to the point where he said, where'd you get it? He wanted to know exactly what store, what not. So he made sure that he got the actual product. Here's the product. Mist and wipe detailer in the dollar store for $1. Actually works. And the bottle kind of wanted to slide off the head there. So I had to position it a couple times to make it stay. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, so that's all this is. So, mist and wipe detailer, dollar store. There you have it. $1 for the rim cleaner, $1 for the mist and wipe detailer. That was a cheap job, done in an hour. Pretty amazing for cheap stuff. So, of course, this is for all my friends who never believe me when I tell them what I did, what I used, They always say, oh, well, I have to see it to believe it, so on and so forth, etc., etc. Well, so I decided to take a picture of it and send it to my friends.